Welcome back, Panther fans, to another edition of Panther Preview. I'm Harold Tillman, standing alongside Coach Lewis Sims of the Pascagoula Panthers. Coach, tell you, we went out in Gulfport. I had high expectations. First play from scrimmage, Ben's dive up the middle, a number of yards. Come back with Houston Johnson on an end around, put us in the red zone. But 4 different times we weren't able to. We stalled out in the red zone.
Right, and games that you're in with people like Gulfport, you've got to take advantage of those opportunities. So we came right down, we drove right down the field. We had an opportunity to put it in the end zone. We were unable to be successful there. We get the ball right back. We have a turnover. We force a turnover, we're able to recover. And we go down and we're still, we fall a little bit short. We actually go for it on 4th down. We don't get it. Later in the game, we drive down again. We're inside the 10. We're on the 2-yard line. We have back-to-back 10-yard procedure or 5-yard procedure penalties. Backs us up, and so we attempt a field goal. We're unsuccessful. We go wide right on that, and so we missed that one. Then we come back later in the game, and we right before halftime, we're inside the 20-yard line, have an opportunity to get a score, and we're unsuccessful there. So 4 times we have opportunities to go in and get a score, and we're not able to do it. And so we come out in the second half. At halftime, I just told our guys, man, go out there, have fun. Play the game of football like we play football. And we go out, and we're able to put up 14 points in the second half. We hold them to 12. But I tell you, I was so proud of the guys and the way they stepped up. Silas Quarter had to come in and play quarterback. He was 11 for 22. He threw 2 touchdowns. He had 188 total yards, so he did well.
Playing as a freshman.
And, receiving-wise, we had multiple catches by several guys. Nylan Harper had 2 touchdown catches, probably the biggest game in his career. Houston Johnson had a great game as well, not only receiving the football but also running the football. For the first time, and I don't know how long, we've had 200-yard rushers in the game with both Ben and Houston getting over 100 yards each. We ended up with 398 yards of total offense. So, we were out there. We gave up a couple of big plays defensively, which we think we've addressed this week. We made a few tweaks here and there, but a successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with all the bricks that have been thrown at him. And that's what we're doing. We're continuing to lay that foundation. We got some good young players. They're getting better and better and better. We got some guys that are getting healthy. We got some other guys that have taken some injuries. But, we've learned to adapt and overcome, because that's high school football. And you take what you can, you take what you get, and you make the most out of that, and you put people in position to be successful, and you ask kids to do more than they ever thought they were capable of. And I just really like the way this crew came out Friday night in the second half and really put it all together. And if we can carry that on, the sky's still the limit for this team. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is if you just have to take care of one game at a time, and at the end of the year, just make it to the dance, make it to the show, make it into the playoffs, and that's when you have the opportunity to shine. Look at our baseball team. They're number 3 seed, last seed in our region, play for a state championship. So it doesn't matter how you get in, just get in. And for us, our goal every week is to be 1-0 at the end of the game, and that's our same goal this week with D'Iberville.
Well, as you said, we gained a little momentum in the second half of last week, and hopefully that's going to carry over to D'Iberville. We traveled to D'Iberville, and if you don't know, D'Iberville is a rough place to go to walk away with a win. So we're going to have our work cut out.
Absolutely. They're big, they're strong, they're fast, they're well coached by Larry Dolan. He's been around quite a while, one of probably the best coaches in South Mississippi, and they do a really good job executing the offense that they run. Defensively, they're big, they run to the ball really, really well. Their defensive backs do a great job of covering. So we've got our work cut out for us, but I do believe we've got a pretty good plan. If we can go out there and execute that plan, we don't have to be flawless. We just have to play with perfect effort. And if we play with perfect effort, our guys can hold their heads high and know that they put the best on the field. And at the end of the night, that's all we ask of them.
Well, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to going over there and getting off on the right foot. This team needs a win. We're going to go over there. We're going to give it all we've got, try to walk away from D'Iberville with a win. Now, look, if you can't make the trip, remember, we at WGUD are going to bring the game to you live on YouTube or Facebook. But I'd rather you come out and experience it in person. So if you can't catch us on Facebook or YouTube, but if you can, be there. We'll see you next week.